Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of the Border Hookups.
Go RVing! In this week's episode, we're going to be talking about and showing you our trip to the Black Hills in South Dakota. All the beautiful scenery, all the interesting goods and bads, and all the very interesting people that we met along the way. So come along and we'll show you what we're talking about. Just got into Watertown, South Dakota, about 10 o'clock at night. It is cold. It is chilly, chilly. A few other RVs here. Back here. I'm gonna try to get an early start tomorrow because we have about 6 hours to go to get into Spearfish. That's without stops, but we gain an hour. So I think that that's gonna, well, that'll give us an hour. So we'll get out of here in the morning. Walmart, wall docking, as they say in the business. Cold. Did I mention that? It's cold. So the trip so far?
So far?
Yeah.
We only spent one night in another state at the Walmart.
And barely in the other state. Just Watertown, South Dakota, which is just over the Minnesota border. And what did we wake up to this morning?
That noise.
That noise.
Trucks. Yeah, we didn't sleep much.
No. We parked right next to a industrial park, which made for a lot of semis, as you could hear them going by. That's our evidence.
But that's okay. It got us up nice and early, and now we're heading to Spearfish, South Dakota. We have a campground booked there for about a week.
Yeah, excited to go. Let's do it.
Okay, let's pull chocks. Well, we didn't have chocks.
No. We had emergency brakes.
We stayed hooked up to the truck, so let's go.
Westbound down, loading up and trucking.
Woo-hoo.
We're gonna do what they say can't be done.
What?
We got a long way to go and a short time to get there.
What's that from?
Come on, Bandit, run.
Wow, look at that truck.
Spearfish Campground in Spearfish, South Dakota. Spearfish City Campground in Spearfish, South Dakota. It's cool. It's a nice place. Because of COVID, they shut down the restrooms and the showers. But that doesn't really affect us because we have everything on board the RV. Jacqueline's inside making sales calls and meeting with clients. So I'm out here solo.
I love it so far. We haven't been here very long. Pulled in last night and it's only, what, 11 a.m.?
Yeah.
But I love it. I love all the little flowing creeks, rapids, and all the big hills, the beautiful homes up there. Look at that. It is absolutely gorgeous.
We are having trouble with our RV. The seal around, or the frame around the slide, has started to pull out away from the camper. Not sure what it is. Hoping it's a cosmetic deal where we just need bigger screws to put back in because they stripped away from the camper. But that's what we're hoping that's going to happen. And we saw a dealership on the way in that works on Grand Designs, and we're hoping that we can go over there tomorrow and get some ideas on how we can get that all fixed and keep moving on. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. And that dog just scared the bejesus out of me behind me. For some reason, I feel like I do a lot of segments on, hey, we're at an RV shop, repair shop, waiting for the camper, trying to figure out what to do. But here we are in Spearfish, South Dakota. Spearfish, South Dakota. At Northern Hills Homes and RVs. They sell the Grand Design products, so we're going to try to get the slide figured out here. We'll see. Hopefully they'll be able to get to it sooner than later, and we can not wreck anything in the process. Here we go. Still in the process of figuring out what's going on with the slide. We went to a place that I had mentioned outside of Spearfish. He didn't have a clue. He looked at it like we were nuts, but he had some great suggestions. Went up on the roof. Is it roof or roof?
It's roof where I'm from.
Looked around up there. Didn't see anything. Thought maybe a tool had gotten left up on top of the slide when we had it worked on to put our solar in and pushed it out. So we're gonna have a tech come through and look at it. I don't want to start messing with it because the last thing I want to do is have that thing crooked or laying on the side of the road on our way to our next stop.
Yeah, today we were supposed to be hiking, bike riding, you know, just enjoying finally having some downtime. It's Friday. We planned on doing nothing like for work or anything, and now we did a bunch of running around. It's what, 2 o'clock?
Yep.
And
But we were up at 6 a.m.
No, 7.
7? Was it 7?
Mm-hmm. So luckily we are here for several more days, and we'll still get a chance to do all of that.
Yeah, we'll get a chance, and I'll hopefully get to shave before too long because I'm feeling a little scruffy. Is it scruffy or scroofy? Scroofy, where you're from.
Go shave.
Okay. Grand Design has been great to work with. So they said the sky's the limit. Get it done, make sure it happens right. Hopefully it gets fixed today so we don't have to worry about making it worse than it already is.
Just gonna have to get a pry bar and then gently bring that back out and then screw that into your camper with something a little better fastener wise than 1/4 inch deck screws basically.
Yeah.
And then they just fall right off there under the load because they didn't properly secure that.
So it's shelf life of about 42 seconds once it's on the camper.
Not
Wow.
very long at all.
No.
So we'll go up a little bit in size, just nothing too crazy, but enough to hold it in there.
Okay. Well, thanks. We'll let you guys get going.
Alrighty.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
So do you want to get out here for a little bit and go see, walk around the campground and see what we can see?
I would love to get out of here for a little bit. Yes. Let's do it.
Tell me about the brewery. What's the name of it? And,
Spearfish Brewing Company.
okay.
It's located in Spearfish, obviously.
Yeah.
We started in 2017. We kind of specialize in lagers, light lagers, lagers in general.
What's the best part about owning a brewery?
Actually, this right here.
You brewing beer?
Yeah, hey, I'm Mark Tedder. We're Little Chapel Coffee on the Go, and we're full-time RVers. And we roast coffee and we make music off the back of our Grand Design toy hauler, and we're loving life right now. It's beautiful right here in kind of in the middle of South Dakota. And this is just such a great place. People coming by, chatting, having a cup of coffee, trying our sample roast, that kind of thing. And right now I got to go over here and kind of press a couple of buttons if you don't mind. We had a coffee farm in Hawaii, and mid-February the islands got shut down because of COVID, and so we had to pivot. And we had a really gracious couple who basically gifted us this RV that we're in right now, which is kind of a crazy thing. But we decided, you know what, let's continue to roast coffee, which we love and we know, and continue to do music, which also we love and know. And so this is our new dream. It's our new vision, and we're roasting all over America. It's Little Chapel Coffee on the Go, littlechapelcoffee.com, and we have a Badlands, and we've got a Glacier roast. We're going to do a Red Rocks from Colorado roast. We're just traveling wherever the wind takes us.
Where are we headed?
We're looking for falls. But we didn't bring our map. Why did we not do that?
I didn't know there was a map.
Oh, well, I thought the map we had would show where the falls were.
What map? Oh, yeah, I didn't see a map.
Yeah,
We'll get there.
go. Yeah, it's fun. Look at that view. That is beautiful. Okay, what's next?
Let's go to Mount Rushmore.
Ooh, or as I call it, the rock with all the heads on it. President was supposed to be depicted from head to waist, but there was a lack of funding, so they couldn't go through with the rest of it. And it was originally supposed to be in the Needles, but there was I think it was the Sioux opposed it. And also the sculptor who oversaw this rejected that area because of the poor composition of the granite, or whatever rock it was going to be sculpted into, and chose this instead. Well, are you glad we did that? Are you glad we went to Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, I haven't been out to Mount Rushmore in a long time. When we'd come out on the bikes, we rode off-road, so we didn't really do any of the tourist stuff. It was just off-road stuff in the woods, so it was really cool to see it again. I was impressed that it was free to get in, and it was only $10 to park, so they don't gouge you to go see a national monument, which I thought was really nice.
All right, and now we're off to Needles Highway.
Needles Highway.
All right.
I take the scenic Needles Highway.
And we have to go stop at Sylvan Lake. One of the locals told us that we absolutely have to do Sylvan Lake.
cool. It looked like something that wasn't even real. It looked like one of those lakes in Central Park where everybody's kind of floating around on their little boats, and you know, it was pretty cool. I'm glad we stopped, glad we walked back here. I'd check it out. Sylvan Lake off the Needles Highway in South Dakota. Very cool.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is the Needles Highway. We just entered into the Needles Highway. The views are phenomenal. Again, you get these cameras out and you try to give an image and a picture of what it really looks like, and it doesn't do it justice. You have to come out here and see it. It's absolutely beautiful. The winding roads. I've ridden these roads on my motorcycle, and boy, you got to be Johnny on the spot paying attention. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful out here, and it only gets better. Needles Highway, South Dakota. One of the cool things about coming out to the Black Hills is that we get to see friends, and we are out at our friend's Dave Vistendahl's place. He's from our hometown in Northfield, and he has a place way up in the hills in Lead, South Dakota, and you can see the ski hill behind me, the tallest point in the Black Hills, and it's beautiful out here. Can't complain. There are no bugs. It's a little chilly compared to where we were staying at Spearfish Campground. Driving from there up into the hills, the temperature difference is vastly different, but it's a little nutty up here. He's a little eccentric. He likes his eccentric stuff, and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Pretty cool. Little town in the middle of nowhere. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Look at this.
I love it. Look at the big hills up there, and then there are some musicians that just come in and listen to how talented they are.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we're at the end of a road. The road ends here.
It ends. Rochford,
Rochford.
South
right down
Dakota.
there. We were just in, where we are in Rochford, South Dakota, and we showed up to see music, and we ended up playing.
We did. It was so fun. Lucky that we had the guitar and, you know, tambourine, I guess.
Yeah,
You don't really need the
fun.
tambourine, but.
And that's Betsy. Hi, Betsy.
We're staying in Spearfish.
You said you camp out sometimes?
Yeah.
You went to your camp out here.
Oh, thank you.
Anything?
Thank you.
You do a good job. People like you.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Betsy.
Appreciate that. And we were playing music, and people were just listening to the music, and we were meeting new people, and I'm just beyond grateful. And I feel like I wish everybody could experience this. I really do. I wish my family could experience it. I wish my friends could experience it. But I'm just grateful that we can experience it. So. Ready? next one will be
Okay.
the one.
Thanks for watching another episode of the Border Hookups Go RVing, and please remember to subscribe and to ding that bell so that we can notify you as to when we have more episodes coming out.
And if you liked what you saw, please give us a thumbs up and comment below. Let us know what are your favorite places to go in South Dakota, because we will definitely be coming back here.
Yes, we will.
And we'll see you out there.
We'll see you out there. What was your favorite part about South Dakota?
My favorite part was Spearfish Canyon, because that was the first time I had ever seen,
A canyon?
no, hills,
Oh.
hills like that.
Okay.
And that was our first day, really. That was before we did Needles, because I'm sure if I saw Needles first, I would have probably said Needles Highway, because that was pretty magnificent. But yeah, I would say Spearfish Canyon. How about you?
Would you say it's better than band camp?
I never went to band camp.
You went to band camp.
No, I
What
didn't.
instrument did you play in high school or junior high?
I played a clarinet for a little while, but we didn't have band camp.
Did you sit
Are
in
you
the
kidding? The town I was from,
Did you
or
sit
I'm
in the
from,
front row?
was cool. We didn't do things like
Didn't you
that.
guys just play like whaleskin drums?
No, trap setting.
Oh, you did trap
I
setting.
did. I won 3rd place in trap setting.
Were you a trap setter in high school? A high school team?
No, I played volleyball, but I was not a setter or trap setter.
Were the volleyballs made out of whaleskin? Or were they
Yes.
regular volleyballs? Like everybody else? Like Wilson?
Oh, gee. Yes, they were Wilsons, all of them. So you went to band camp, though, didn't you?
I did not go to band. I went to Boy Scout camp. Boy Scout camp, something like that, if I
Yeah.
can remember. You gotta look through the hole.
Okay.
And I went to summer camp. And I did not go to band camp.
No?
I just played in a band. I did the real thing, baby.
Yeah, you did the cool thing.
Keeping it real.
You did, yeah, no.
No.
He's sorry he did that, but. Yeah, you did the cool band thing. So that's pretty cool. But now we're in a band. So how cool is that?
We're in a musical duo.
You get to be in a band with me.
Mm.
Is that better?
Yeah, much better.
Say the right thing.
Yes, perfect. Love it. Dream of my life.
Oh, all right.
Love of my life.
We'll see you out there.
We'll see you out there.